Okay, check this game out and just don't tell me you're not excited for it. This is it. This is the game that I was looking for. After years and years of this game being announced and myself making videos on it, Crimson Desert has finally revealed its official gameplay trailer, and my god man, we have a lot to go over. I was 100% not expecting everything that we've seen in this actually massive feature-filled trailer. Pearl Abyss might have got a masterpiece on their hands here, I really hope so. I'm praying that everything we're seeing here is actually real. I really do, because this is the open world RPG that I feel a lot of people have been waiting for. I remember seeing a leak about a medieval game being made by Rockstar Games, with it being pretty much GTA but in medieval times. Since this game will probably never happen, at least for a couple of years, Crimson Desert surprisingly looks like what if GTA or Red Dead Redemption was in medieval times with fantasy added in, and a parkour system a la Assassin's Creed. Man, this game seems to have all the features. I mean, you can steal horses, carts, fight random villagers or monsters, rob people, go into their houses, get chased by guards all across the world because you're wanted, pet animals, explore different biomes, fight different monsters, join factions, and so on. There is an absolute ton of awesome details to get into, so before we start, I would love if you guys could drop a like onto this video, as it would truly help the channel. Also, fun fact, 80% of you watching this are not subscribed. What are you even doing right now? Come on. Okay, so this official gameplay trailer showcased everything that we needed to know. We saw an extended look at the combat system, which is said to feature a ton of combat moves, as well as being able to take enemies as hostages or throw them at others. The enemies will do anything in their power to kill you. They will try to outmaneuver you, get you surrounded, and if for example you get one of them on the ground and they lose their weapon, they will rapidly search for another one or ask one of his friends for a weapon. We also got a look at some of the destruction system, because yes, this game will have destruction, whether it be of towers, castles, houses, and so on. We also got a look at the exploration of interiors, which it's been confirmed there will be many castles, farms, houses, and so on that will be fully explorable inside, which is really good news in my opinion. I don't really want to see empty houses or just houses that can't go in there, or castles, so I'm really glad that we can actually go in some of these castles and houses. You can also steal loot in people's houses, kill them, and so on. We got a look at the shop, which is one of many villagers that will be selling you things like fruits, armor, weapons, customization, and things of the sort. Pearl Abyss also doesn't want its world to feel soulless. They added several activities to do in each location of its world besides the story. You can do side quests, find wanted posters to hunt someone, discover secrets, pet animals, talk to NPCs and discover their story, explore the world in different ways by flying on a dragon or in different vehicles, and so on. We got a look at the parkour system, which will allow you to climb mountains, buildings, and enter places that are completely locked if you wouldn't have found that little window to climb up to. We also got our first look at a giant tree that is alive, which is one of the many monsters that will be roaming around Pyreworld, which is the game's world. Each biome will feature different factions that all have their own stories, motivations, and things of the sort. Each location will also feature different enemies and monsters, each with their own stories to tell as well. We've never seen this before, but we also got our first look at robotic monsters, with even some kind of dragon robot that I was definitely not expecting. Maybe in these last seconds of the trailer, when he's in some kind of different world or different dimension, maybe that's where these robotic monsters come from, and then it'll merge at some point. Then we get a glimpse into the game's boss fight against the Red Devil, which is one of the many boss fights in this game. There's so many things here that I just can't mention them all. With Crimson Desert, they want to be known across Europe and North America, with a game that is accessible to everyone with a massive AAA budget behind it. As you traverse these lands that have deserts, dense forests, snowy mountains, and massive cities, you'll find that friends and threats abound in all shapes and sizes. Be it the so-called just rulers promoting their own distorted brand of justice, injustice built on a foundation of death and bloodshed, or the hostile forces threatening your lands both from within and from afar, such as a certain desert-based cult that worships a powerful ancient god. Player choice in the game's main story will also be extremely important and will affect future events and how factions and people live in the world. Some locations will have positive effects on your actions, while some may have repercussions, ending in their village on fire and completely destroyed. Exploring the world and completing quests will reward you with new items and skills, and you'll be accompanied by a group of people that you've met throughout the world, which will be extremely loyal to you and fight by your side. This will be your group against the world. The combat itself will feel varied and different than other games, with wrestling and MMA-like moves, and also a combat attack system where you'll team up with other mercenaries in your group to coordinate your assaults. The designers have been working for a long time now on sophisticated AI with varied tactics. The setting features a wide variety of weaponry including axes, swords, pistols, and cannons. Alchemists can also imbue some weapons with additional abilities. If you guys would like to see more of this game, which I will definitely make more videos on this game because it looks awesome, and this is like a Skyrim successor to me, and if you guys would like to see more, make sure you drop a like on this video, support all around, and let me know what you all think of this game. If it looks like too much, or if you think it will not deliver, or if it will be filled with bugs and things of the sort, because Pearl Abyss with its last game, which is Black Desert, they were known a little bit for featuring a lot of bugs that weren't fixed at launch and weren't fixed later on, and its combat system was a little bit overwhelming, but I don't know, maybe they corrected that, so let me know.